Alright, so in this problem, I have x to the power 4 minus 625 is equal to 0. So to solve this, I'm going to first start by rewriting x to the power 4 here as x squared to the power of 2, and rewriting 625 as 25 squared. Now, if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, a is x squared and b is 25. So now I have x squared plus 25 times x squared minus 25 is equal to 0. So this is actually going to give me two equations. My first equation is x squared plus 25 is equal to 0. My second equation is x squared minus 25 is equal to 0. So let's first start with x squared minus 25 is equal to 0. So to solve this, I'm going to first add 25 on both sides. So then these two cancel out, and I have x squared is equal to 25. Now I'm going to take the square root on both sides. Square root of x squared, that's simply equal to x. So I have x is equal to positive or negative 5. So these are two solutions of x. And now for x squared plus 25 equals 0, I'm going to subtract 25 on both sides. So now I have x squared is equal to negative 25. And now I'm going to take the square root on both sides. So I have the square root of x squared is equal to square root of negative 25. And the square root of x squared, this is simply x. The square root of negative 25, well, that's the same thing as the square root of 25 times negative 1. And this is the same thing as the square root of 25 times the square root of negative 1. Now the square root of negative 1 is simply equal to I. So I have the square root of 25 is positive or negative 5i. So these, again, are two solutions. So my four solutions to this problem are, first solution is 5. My second solution is negative 5. My third solution is positive 5i. And finally, my fourth solution is negative 5i. So these are my four solutions to this problem. Alright, so in this problem, I have 9 to the power of x is equal to 36. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to take the log on both sides. So I have log 9 to the power of x is equal to log 36. Now if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front. So c equal b times log a. So in this case, I have log 9 to the power of x. I can move x to the front. So now I have x times log 9 is equal to log 36. Now if I divide both sides by log 9, these two cancel out, and I have x is equal to log 36 over log 9. Now log 36, that's the same thing as log of 9 times 4. So I have that over log of 9. And this is the same thing as, well, if I have something in the form log a times b, this is equal to log a plus log b. So log 9 times 4, that's going to equal log 9 plus log 4. And I have this over log 9. So now this is the same thing as log 9 over log 9 plus log 4 over log 9. Log 9, these two cancel out, so I have x is equal to 1 plus log 4 over log 9. And log 4 here, That's the same thing as log of 2 squared. For log 9, that's the same thing as log of 3 squared. So now I can move 2 to the front. So now I have x is equal to 1 plus 2 times log 2 over 2 times log 3. Now these two 2's cancel out, so now I have x is equal to 1 plus log of 2 over log 3. Now log 2, this is equal to 0.301, and log 3, this is equal to 0.477. So I have x is equal to 1 plus 0.301 over 0.477. So now I have x is equal to 1 plus 0.631, which is equal to 1.631. Alright, so in this problem, I have 5 to the power of x plus 5 to the power of x is equal to 7. So to solve this, I'm going to first start by factoring out 5 to the power of x. So now I have 5 to the power of x times 1 plus 1 is equal to 7. Now 1 plus 1, that's 2, so I have 5 to the power of x times 2 is equal to 7. And now I can divide both sides by 2. So then these two cancel out, and now I have 5 to the power of x is equal to 7 over 2. Now if I take the log on both sides, I have log 5 to the power of x is equal to log 7 over 2. If I have something to form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front. So this is equal to b times log a. So in this case, log 5 to the power of x, I can move x to the front. So now I have x times log 5 is equal to log 7 over 2. Now if I divide both sides by log 5, these two cancel out, and I get x is equal to log of 7 over 2 over log 5. Now, if I have something in the form log a over b, this is equal to log a minus log b. So in this case, log 7 over 2, that's going to equal log 7 minus log 2. And I have this over log 5. Now log 7, this is equal to 0.8451. Log 2 is equal to 0.3070. And log 5, this is equal to 0.6990. So x is equal to 0.8451 minus 0.3070 over 0.6990, which is equal to 0.7784.